Welcome to the third episode of How to Make Opposite of Adults by Chiddy Bang, sampling Kids by MGMT. So in the last video we added this synth here. So now we have the drums, the synths, all set up in the playlist. And what we want to do next is add the sample. So we're going to do that in pattern 3. Let's just put that there. So the part of the song we want to sample is here. You don't want to get the part before. You're going to get it when everything comes together. But we're going to have to chop this up because they only use certain parts. So let's move our marker over.
Hey yo, I once was a kid, all I had was a dream, more money, more fly.
So it goes bum, 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 bum. So we gotta find those here. So that sounds like the first part. So we're gonna do right there. So we're gonna add the marker for that. Clicking that. And now, every time you hit Q on your computer keyboard, you could play it. Or you find it on your MIDI keyboard. Alright, so now let's find the next one.
Hey yo, I once was a kid, all I had was a dream.
So that sounded like it there. So let's move this over. Let's zoom out. So when I zoom out, I'm hitting Control, and I'm just using the scroll thing on my mouse to scroll back. So that sounds like it there.
Hey yo, I once was a kid, all I had.
Alright, so we found that. And again, we want to get this on the kick. So let's add it here. So let's say if we added it here. So now I'm going to hit 2 on my computer keyboard. But I want the kick in it, so I'm going to move it back here. You hear that? Alright, it's a subtle thing, but it makes a difference. And as you can see, as soon as I move that marker, the whole song dumped here. To prevent that, click this here. And that prevents auto dump. And I'm just going to erase that. And you can see they're linked here to the keys on your keyboard. So C is going to be the first one. You got C sharp and then D. So we got our first two. Now I gotta get the next one.
Hey yo, I once was a kid, all I had was a dream. We flow, everybody get this. All I had was a dream, more money, more fly. All I had was a dream, more money, more problems when I get it.
It's right there.
More.
So let's find that here. Right there. But again, we want the kick, so let's move it over. Right there. And that's going to be W on your keyboard. Make sure it's right on the kick. Alright. Dun, 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 dun. That's going to be the next one.
Don't want the bread, we can toast so. Don't want the bread, we can toast so. Fresh how we flow, everybody get this.
Right there, that last note. So let's find that. So it sounds like that there. But again, we want the kick, so let's find the kick. Right there. So that's it. And this is going to be with 3. And they're also routed down here. So you could push these and they'll play. I like to use the keyboard. Alright. So now we're going to want to add that to our song. So let's play this song and try to add that on top the way it is here.
Hey yo, I once was a kid, Hey yo, I once was a kid, all I had was a dream. More money, more problems, when I get it, I'm a pilot.
Alright, so that's what we want, and I was just playing that on my keyboard while playing the song. Now what I'm going to do is record. Automation and score. Make sure I'm on pattern 3. I'm going to hit play. Make sure this is checked, and try to play along. So here we go. So that was alright. I'm going to try that again. And I want to move my sample a little bit. Let's try that again. That sounded better. Doubled up on accident. And you could also just draw this in the piano roll, like so. And it looks like it's kind of off. I'm going to do a quick quantize. Let's do a regular quantize. Accept. Sounds like there's a kickoff. Like marker 3 is a little off. So what you can do is just simply go back to your sample and move it around. So that sounds a lot better. Now I could add our kicks back in. And there it is, that's the song right there. And all we did is we have our 3 patterns, our drums, the synth, and the sample. Now once you have this, you can do whatever you want with it. You could mix it over here, add some vocals to it on a new track, get out another instrument and freestyle. So that's the end of the lesson.